Have you ever felt overwhelmed by negative emotions and wondered how to regain control? We've all been there, feeling anxious, worried, or frustrated, and not knowing how to shake off these feelings. It's like being stuck in a never-ending cycle of negativity, and it can be really hard to break free. These emotions can harm our self-esteem, confidence, and even our physical health, making us feel out of control. The truth is, negative emotions are a natural part of life that everyone faces from time to time. What matters most is how we respond to them. Do we let them take over, or do we find ways to overcome them? Negative emotions can hinder our goals, relationships, and overall fulfillment. The good news is that we have the power to choose our reactions to negative emotions. We can decide whether to let them control us or to take charge ourselves. As Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength in a world where emotions can feel overwhelming. So, how do we find our anchor? Join us as we explore 5 Stoic lessons that can help you master your emotions and navigate life's challenges with confidence. If you enjoy this video, please like it to help spread Stoic philosophy. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so and turning on notifications so you won't miss any future videos. Lesson 1. Understand what you can control. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by life's challenges, unexpected events, disappointments, or sudden changes? The Stoics, ancient Greek and Roman philosophers, offer valuable guidance during these tough times through the concept of the dichotomy of control. Imagine you're organizing an outdoor event, and despite your preparations, it rains. You can't control the weather, no matter how much you wish you could. What you can control is your reaction to it. You could be upset, or you could adapt by moving the event indoors or viewing the rain as a refreshing change. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher who overcame tremendous hardships, said, "Some things are in our control and others are not." This idea may seem simple, but it carries profound wisdom that can transform our lives. Every day we encounter many situations. Some we can influence, like our daily routines, the books we choose to read, or the people we spend time with. However, many factors are beyond our control. Global events, other people's actions, the passage of time, and yes, even the weather. The Stoics teach us that our well-being doesn't depend on external events, but on how we interpret and respond to them. It's not the event itself that triggers our emotions, but our judgment about it. Think back to a time when you faced a setback, like not getting a job you wanted. In the moment, it felt devastating, but later you might have realized it led to better opportunities or personal growth. So, how can we apply this in our lives? Start by asking, is this something I can control? If the answer is yes, take action. If no, see it as a chance to practice acceptance and adaptability. By truly understanding this principle, we can free ourselves from unnecessary stress. We can navigate life with calmness, knowing that while we can't control the winds, we can adjust our sails. The dichotomy of control serves as a guiding light, urging us to focus our energy where it matters most and find peace in acknowledging that some things are simply out of our hands. Lesson 2. Never take anything personal. Have you ever felt deeply affected by someone's words or actions, as if they were a personal attack? The Stoics have a powerful lesson for us in these moments. Never take anything personally. This principle is crucial for maintaining our peace of mind and emotional well-being. Imagine this scenario. You share an idea at work and a colleague dismisses it without consideration. It's easy to feel hurt or offended. However, the Stoic perspective encourages us to step back and reflect. The actions and words of others often reveal more about them than about us. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, when someone is rude, it is because they are having a hard time. This insight reminds us that people's reactions often stem from their own struggles and not from a desire to hurt us. The Stoics understood that we cannot control how others behave. We can only control our responses. When we take things personally, we give away our power, allowing external opinions to dictate our self-worth. Instead, we can choose to interpret these situations differently, seeing them as opportunities for growth or as reflections of someone else's state of mind. Consider a time when you felt criticized. Initially, the sting of those words might have felt overwhelming. But with reflection, you might have recognized that the criticism was not a true measure of your value. Instead, it could have been a moment for self-improvement or even a chance to understand another person's perspective. So, how can we practice this Stoic lesson? Start by asking, is this criticism about me or about them? If you realize it's more about the other person, remind yourself that their opinion doesn't define you. Focus on your own values and judgments instead. By adopting this mindset, we can shield ourselves from unnecessary hurt and frustration. We can navigate life with greater resilience, understanding that the actions of others are often driven by their own experiences and emotions. The Stoic belief in not taking things personally empowers us to respond with compassion rather than defensiveness, allowing us to maintain our inner peace. Lesson 3. Reflect before reacting is about taking a moment to reflect before you react. Remember, another person can't hurt you unless you allow it. You only feel hurt when you believe their words or actions. It's important not to respond immediately to insults. Instead, learn to take a step back and observe. Not everything requires a reaction. In today's fast-paced world, where quick responses are often expected, the ability to pause and think can feel outdated. However, this simple act of reflection can be incredibly valuable. We face many decisions daily, from picking a meal to choosing a career path. The way we approach these decisions is crucial. Consider a situation where you receive a message that bothers you. Maybe a colleague doubts your work, or a friend makes an insensitive comment. Your first instinct might be to react with defensiveness or anger. But what if you took a moment to step back instead? This pause allows your emotions to settle, giving you the space to understand them better. Reflection isn't about ignoring your feelings, it's about engaging with them. Ask yourself questions like, why did this comment upset me? What past experiences might be influencing my reaction? Am I responding to this situation or projecting past issues? Additionally, reflecting before reacting helps foster empathy. By giving yourself time, you can also consider the other person's perspective. Perhaps your colleague was having a tough day, or your friend didn't realize how their words affected you. This practice of reflection not only benefits you, but also enhances your understanding of others. How many misunderstandings could we prevent if we took the time to reflect before reacting? How many relationships could we strengthen instead of damaging? In those moments of reflection, we gain clarity, compassion, and connection. In professional environments, the ability to pause and think is incredibly valuable. Leaders who reflect before making decisions are often viewed as more respected and effective. They are seen as thoughtful and wise, and their decisions tend to endure even in a fast-paced world. Choosing to reflect becomes a form of resistance against the rush of immediacy. It's a commitment to ourselves, our well-being, and the quality of our interactions. Ultimately, reflecting before reacting is not just a practice, it's a philosophy. It prioritizes depth over speed, understanding over impulsiveness, and meaningful connections over superficial exchanges. This inward journey profoundly impacts our outward lives, shaping not only our responses but also the overall quality of our experiences. Lesson 4. Train your mind to be calm in any situation. In the face of life's challenges, cultivating a calm mindset is essential. The Stoics teach us that our reactions to events shape our experiences. As Epictetus wisely stated, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This principle emphasizes that we have the power to control our responses, no matter the circumstances. Imagine a stressful situation, perhaps a tight deadline at work or an unexpected conflict with a friend. Your initial reaction might be frustration or anxiety. However, if you train your mind to remain calm, you can navigate these challenges more effectively. Pausing before reacting allows you to approach the situation with clarity and composure. In today's fast-paced world, where emotions often run high and immediate responses are expected, the ability to stay calm can feel like a rare skill. Yet, this calmness is a form of strength. It enables you to assess situations without being swept away by your feelings. Consider how your responses change when you take a deep breath and center yourself before engaging. Instead of reacting impulsively, you can respond thoughtfully. Training your mind to be calm involves practice. Start by recognizing your emotional triggers. When you feel tension rising, take a moment to breathe deeply and reflect. Ask yourself, what is really bothering me? Is my reaction proportional to the situation? This self-awareness can transform how you handle stress. Moreover, maintaining calmness fosters better relationships. When you approach conflicts with a level head, you create an environment for constructive dialogue. Others are more likely to respond positively when they see that you are composed and open-minded. This approach not only helps resolve issues, but also strengthens connections. Training your mind to be calm involves practice. Start by recognizing your emotional triggers. When you feel tension rising, take a moment to breathe deeply and reflect. Ask yourself, what is really bothering me? Is my reaction proportional to the situation? This self-awareness can transform how you handle stress. Moreover, maintaining calmness fosters better relationships. When you approach conflicts with a level head, you create an environment for constructive dialogue. Others are more likely to respond positively when they see that you are composed and open-minded. This approach not only helps resolve issues but also strengthens connections. Think about how many conflicts could be diffused if we prioritized calmness over chaos. How many misunderstandings might be avoided? In both personal and professional settings, leaders who embody calmness are often seen as more effective and respected. Their ability to remain composed inspires confidence and trust, making them better decision-makers in challenging situations. Ultimately, training your mind to be calm is more than just a technique. It's a philosophy of life. It emphasizes resilience over reactivity, understanding over anger, and thoughtful responses over impulsive actions. Lesson 5. Ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? Life is full of moments that test our patience and resilience, from small annoyances like spilled coffee to bigger challenges like disagreements with loved ones. In these moments, it's easy to get caught up in our immediate feelings. A missed deadline, a harsh comment, or a forgotten anniversary can seem overwhelming. However, one powerful question can help shift our perspective. Will this matter in 5 years? This simple yet impactful question acts like a mental time machine, allowing us to look ahead and reflect on our present situation. Suddenly, a heated argument or a missed opportunity appears less significant. Most of the things we worry about today will likely be minor details in the larger story of our lives. Think about the challenges you faced 5 years ago. How many of them still affect you now? How many have been overshadowed by new experiences and memories? This reflection can bring clarity and help us prioritize what truly matters. This realization can be both humbling and freeing. Using this question regularly helps us prioritize our concerns. It allows us to differentiate between short-term setbacks and long-term effects. For example, a tough day at work may feel overwhelming now, but in the context of a long career, it's just one day. This perspective also builds resilience in the face of challenges. When we remind ourselves of the bigger picture, we can reduce anxiety and focus on finding solutions. Instead of getting stuck on immediate problems, we can strategize, adapt, and move forward, trusting that time often brings clarity. Moreover, this question encourages us to concentrate on what truly matters. To ensure our actions and decisions have lasting significance, we should invest in relationships, personal growth, and experiences that endure. In a world that often emphasizes the present, asking, "Will this matter in 5 years?" serves as a guiding light toward a life filled with purpose and perspective. By regularly reflecting on this question, we can navigate life's ups and downs with grace, ensuring our energy and attention are focused on what truly counts. In conclusion, Stoicism provides us with a powerful toolkit for overcoming negative emotions and building emotional resilience. By focusing on the Stoic lessons outlined and practicing exercises like the inner citadel, we can cultivate a newfound sense of confidence and inner peace. Thank you for watching. If you have any experiences with Stoicism, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below. Let's continue this journey of self-discovery together. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm grateful for your participation. Until next time, stay curious, stay grounded, and never stop seeking wisdom. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on Stoicism and personal growth. I'll see you in the next video.